Confidence. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining. Well, Doris, we're expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, BA. Both teams are led by the they're terrific. Guard. Play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves: Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Karl Anthony Towns, too big, too strong, too high off his feet.
Westbrook against Conley. Kicks it to George. Doesn't go for him. So Minnesota will take it the other way. It's McDaniels on the wing. Leonard defending. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk. Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent elite defenders in the game.
Here's Covington. And the jam by Covington.
You know, that's using speed and quickness to combat size. By the time the defense reacts, it's far too late.
Edwards finds Conley. Now Towns. Now Edwards from outside the arc. Paul George pulls down the board. Endorsement Gobert. It still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And BA, at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
Here's McDaniels. Drives to the hoop.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Pass to George. Zubac's with it. 16 feet out. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
George with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Covington with it. Here's George. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
It's Edwards with a drive.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
George passes to Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Pass to Covington. Here's Westbrook. He's guarded by Conley. Here's Zubac. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard for 3. On target from range. Leonard's got 7.
Boy, to think back in college, the three-point shot was a real struggle for Kawhi Leonard. Now it's become a strength.
Towns gets the bucket.
The size mismatch makes that a high percentage look.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Covington. Stolen by Conley. Towns down low, working on Covington. McDaniels, that's good.
Well, this is where Cat can manufacture additional points for his team. Defense focused and locked in on him. Find a teammate.
Here's Westbrook. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Westbrook against Conley. Pass to Edwards. Here he goes. And Edwards slams it in.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards on that drive. Look out.
From deep. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. McDaniels with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Well, this is one aspect of his game where Kawhi Leonard has come such a long way. The ability to make guys around him better with his passing.
From deep, Conley. And another three from Minnesota. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
Now the superb athleticism of Russell Westbrook on full display, the vertical out of this world.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 3. And the... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at point guard. George passes to Zubac. And he gets that one. Zubac has got 6 points.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
6 to shoot. McDaniels. Plenty of room to knock down that one. 9 points in the game.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Did you see that? That was one of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture perfect execution. He was focused and refused to be denied. Conley passes to McDaniels. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Covington. Takes the 3. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. And this game is tied up now. McDaniels finds Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Conley against Westbrook. Pass to Zubac. Now here's Leonard. Tight defense on him. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
You can see the handle of Kawhi Leonard so much tighter than it used to be. How confident is he off the dribble?
McDaniels passes to Gobert. Now here's Towns. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his 3rd All-Star game. He actually won the three-point contest, and consider in the regular season. 50, 40, 80% shooting. Really sound basketball.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And for Towns, team success was the biggest change for him in that 2021-22 season.
It was, BA, because when you consider out of his first 7 seasons in the league, it's only the 2nd time his team finished with a winning record. But Towns is looking to make that a regular occurrence from this point forward.
Minnesota in the lead. Pass to McDaniels. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack. You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Conley finds Towns. Double team on Towns. Plumlee against Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
Gordon against Edwards. It's Powell on the wing. Right side Conley. McDaniels from long range. The Clippers grab the miss. Gordon outside. Powell passes to Plumlee. To the wing on the left. There's the triple. Island misses. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Batum against Towns. Double team on Towns. Here's Gobert. Back to Towns. 5 to shoot. Pure from three-point range. And now it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
What a sweet shooting big man is Karl-Anthony Towns. At 6'11", always ready to rise and fire off the catch.
Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Kept alive.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Gordon, the pass to Plumlee. Launches a three. Counted from distance. And it's now just a 1-point Minnesota lead.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, this guy is just such a load to handle. Karl-Anthony Towns spends a lot of time shooting free throws.
And that one falls to Towns. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so Towns nails them both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Gordon outside. Driving inside. An easy 2 on the layup. Gordon's got 8.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And Minnesota calls time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And the Timberwolves call time here. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And the first time.
The Timberwolves, 37.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, can be a nightmare for the opponent.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success. You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
So What do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Anderson against Covington. Prince with the bucket. Prince has got 5 points now this quarter.
It's hard to make your way in today's NBA without being a tremendous three-point shooter. Taurean Prince doing work from beyond the arc.
Here's Leonard. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. They retain possession. It's good. Zubac has got 8. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Anderson passes to Gobert. Here's Noel. Back to Gobert. It's rebounded by Zubac.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Anderson against George. Back to Leonard. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got his 5th assist in this one.
The defense has zero clue on how to guard Paul George, a screen and roll genius. Fantastic at knowing when to pass.
Oh, deflected and stolen by Leonard. He goes up and the dunk by Leonard.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Well, that's the acceleration of Russell Westbrook. Good night, defense. You had no chance.
And Minnesota calls time here. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. McDaniels is checked in for Anderson. Anthony Edwards comes in for Alexander Walker. And Conley subbed in for Noel. For 3, Conley. Another miss by Minnesota.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes. And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
To the left wing. Here's Prince. Oh, no good. Unable to win this run. For 3, Westbrook. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and...
Oh!
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. There's a minute 34 left in the third. Here's Highland. He's guarded by Conley with the 7-footer. And here's Gordon from the arc. It's not going to go for him. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Here's Highland. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Gobert. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Mason Plumlee.
Rudy Gobert has become really excellent at getting deep low post position. The defense has got to foul him when he's that deep.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
For 3, Gordon. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Edwards. Going inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, Anthony Edwards has got a well-rounded offensive game. He can put it on the deck and draw contact. Shows you right there.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Here's Highland. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Gordon. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And not so fast.
The previous play is under review.
That shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
I have to admit, it's really difficult to decipher exactly what happened. They'll go to the monitors as this is a big call.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system is available, so you've got to utilize it.
And so it's Los Angeles closing out this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point.
Well, Russ making the great read. Outstanding work, understanding the floor and finding his open teammate.
The shot by Towns, no good.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, they missed the playoffs, Doris.
Right, B.A., but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought Ty Lue did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament.
The kick out to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Westbrook against Conley. It's blocked by Gobert. Conley passes to Edwards. Rebound by the Clippers. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's Leonard. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Leonard's got 9 points now in the second half. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive. Sees that window and exploits it.
George for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's McDaniels on the wing. Buries it from 3.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
To me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
And he's just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Leonard gets the bucket.
Yeah, just had a feeling Kawhi Leonard would respond with a 3 of his own. Beautiful.
Picked by Gobert. Edwards for 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
Conley against Westbrook. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Noel's checked in. Gobert with a screen on Leonard. And stolen by Covington. Leonard on the wing. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. And the dunk by Leonard.
Well, you're working the two-man game with Kawhi Leonard as your primary target. That's the first guy you need to stop.
McDaniels can't hit.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
It's Covington on the wing. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Towns finds Edwards. Back to Towns. Clock at 6. It's Edwards on the wing. Puts up a three. Book it. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
Well, Anthony Edwards has proven to be capable from any spot on the floor. That time he hits you with the three-point shot. Okay, Anthony.
Pass to Covington. Westbrook outside. Oh, and Towns with the block.
Well, this is what you're hoping to see. A level of dominance on the defensive end by Towns sends that shot back.
And here's Minnesota now, trailing by 8. Here's Gobert. To the middle. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
And the Clippers with the ball. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Covington. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Towns. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Well, you love watching Karl Anthony Towns play, guys, because this is an offensively gifted big man. Can shoot with range. You can put him in the post, let him work back to the basket. He can put the ball on the floor. A lot to love on the offensive end.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Here's Edwards. Minnesota calls timeout. They're behind by 8. Just 4 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
A lot to talk about here, but hey, this game is likely out of reach.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
Towns for 3. Misses there. So it's the Clippers picking up the win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Richard on the hard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point.
Ooh, what a burst of energy from Westbrook. He can just fly when he wants to.
Got a piece of it. Westbrook with the steal. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. Leonard against Tatum. Leonard attacking. Here's Zubac. Right side Leonard. No good on that one. So the Celtics will take it the other way. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Teron Lue and I had a few minutes to share. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Covington, a screen on Smart. And the dunk by Covington.
Capable of racking up assists. Westbrook has a feel for when his guys are open.
The pass to Horford. Tatum against Leonard. Tatum passes to Horford. And it's rebounded by Covington. Clippers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Outside Leonard. Back to George. The kick out to Westbrook. George sets a screen for Westbrook. 6 to shoot. And there's Paul George on the assist by Westbrook.
And look how quick on the draw George is. The moment he's got the ball, he's in motion for the shot.
And then Brown with the dunk.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Westbrook surveying the D. Outside, George. Off target with his 3.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston. They trail by 1.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Leonard against Brown. Off target from 3-point range. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
Personnel foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Westbrook. Outside Covington. Here's the 3. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Covington's got 5 now.
And this is what Covington is known for. Effective at stretching the floor with his outside shooting.
Tatum with it. Now Covington defending. And finished off by Horford.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, out with that emphatic slam.
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort.
Back to Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
An area that Leonard has focused on honing, just taking what the D gives you in that pick and roll.
51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Tatum wide open. He fires one. No good with the triple. Los Angeles leading by 4. And so they choose to intentionally foul. The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the game.
Personal foul. 13.
Free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
A superstar who really kind of keeps to himself. Leonard truly leads by example, and it's produced titles.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Now here's Horford. Smart on the wing. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Brown outside. Second chance effort. And the rejection by Zubac. From deep, George. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum looking around. Fires from deep. The putback. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater. And so the first quarter is in the books. Clippers lead by 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers. Guys?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
On the court for the Celtics, the post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the 1. Leonard draws the double, and the foul on Marcus Smart. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Westbrook against Smart. Passes it to Covington. This one for 3. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one. Celtics trail by 5. The big question surrounding Russell Westbrook's career numbers is his triple-double record unbreakable. Richard, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it may be. I didn't think anybody would get close to Oscar Robertson, Mark, and I played with Jason Kidd. Russ has completely crushed that, and he's still going.
Now here's Leonard. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Leonard sets a screen for Westbrook. Takes the 3. Horford with the rebound. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here's Tatum. Feeds it to Williams. Outside, Horford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brown outside. Here's Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Horford with the screen on George. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Second shot opportunity. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Horford.
Not just being selfish, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Outside Westbrook. Zubac the pass to Westbrook. He kicks it to Covington. The 3. Rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And there it is for him. Now just a 1-point Los Angeles lead.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Outside, Covington fires for 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
Now here's Covington. 13 points in the game. Back to George. Covington setting the pick for George. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Covington's shot is off.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. White down low, defended by Gordon. White, good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Highland passes to Pop. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Out to Morris. Gallinari with the steal. Gallinari on the wing. Back to Brogdon. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. White against Gordon. Morris passes to Highland. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Highland. Stolen by Brogdon.
You could tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass. Had no idea where the defender was.
To the middle. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Get up, Malcolm. You think this guy is just about jumpers? There's more to his game.
Gordon for three. And no good. And the Celtics going the other way now. 20 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Brogdon with it. Guarded now by Morris. And the shot is good. Now it's a 4-point Boston lead.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Gordon kicks to Morris. In the corner, it's Plumlee. And the Clippers miss again. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll... And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Robert Covington. What a contribution.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Plumlee out there with Morris. Then there's Gordon. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Highland in at the point guard. Kicks it out to Gordon. Back to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe. Just maybe. Here's Brogdon. He has 5. The pass to Hauser. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Oh, my.
And he jams it with authority.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Celtics leading by 7. Brogdon right side. Kicks to Gallinari. Fires top of the key. That one wide left.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Here's Highland. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Pass to Gallinari. Now, here's Brogdon. That shot off, and it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Highland passes to Pop. He kicks to Morris. to Powell. Clock at 6. Morris finds Gordon. Here's Plumlee. Makes it off the glass. Plumlee's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics. It's a 3-point game. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon.
And there's the ferociousness. Got to enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
Tatum no good. Clippers have gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Pass to Covington. For the lead. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And it's an added bonus when Covington gets going. And boy, is he feeling it tonight. Let's see if he can stay aggressive.
Now here's Brown. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington.
Ball for Boston.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes.
Brown kicks to Tatum. Inside, just 4 to shoot. Covington with it, now guarded by Tatum. The 3 from George. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. 17 foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Horford. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Williams. Looking to end the run. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
George passes to Covington. The shot's good on the assist by George. Now it's a 5-point Clipper lead.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
They get it back. Brown finds Horford. Back to Brown. In the corner, Horford with it. Boston again missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
So for the Clippers, Plumlee is checked in for Zubac, and Marcus Morris subbed in for Robert Covington. And the Clippers call time here. Celtics on D, trailing by 5. Plumlee, plenty of room to knock down the shot. Plumlee's got 8 here in the quarter. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Tatum kicks to Horford. The kick out to Tatum, trying to end the drought, and the dunk by Horford.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team.
It's George on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Passes it to Leonard. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
And that high release point on Leonard's shot makes that mid-range jumper tough to contest.
And so it's... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And here is Los Angeles now on the floor for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the center position. Zubac no good. Celtics trail by 7. Brown the pass to Horford. Good D by Covington. The Clipper shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Westbrook kicks to Covington. And the pass to Zubac. Outside Covington. And stolen by Williams. Brown with it. Leonard picks him up. Tatum passes to Brown. Tatum against Leonard. Brown wide open. He fires. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Westbrook. Outside Covington. And stolen by Horford. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Horford leading the charge. Leonard with the steal. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Lets it go. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Clippers lead by 6.
And one thing that makes Leonard's shot so effective is the backspin. Gives him that magic touch.
Williams. The kick out to Brown. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And at about 230 pounds, Leonard is a well-built specimen. Can absorb defenders like it's nothing.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. Outside, Horford. Good D by Covington.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Westbrook kicks to Covington. Fires the 3. Horford with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The kick out to Williams. Pass to Horford. Celtics passing it around. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Williams, a screen on Leonard. Here's Tatum. The feed to Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
How about the confidence? It's just growing in this young man. Williams has that attitude of a go-to guy in these big moments, even though he's still picking up the nuance of the game.
Now here's Westbrook. He feeds it to George. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
To the inside. Paul George with the steal. Pass to Covington. George dishes to Covington. Outside Westbrook. Fires the 3. Covington's shot is off. Celtics trail by 6. Tatum down low. Working on Zubac. And he's good on the 3 ball. Brown's got 9 points now in the quarter.
There you go, JB. I love his confidence. One of his strongest traits.
There's a screen by Covington. Plenty of space. Again, Los Angeles.
Big-time hoop from Covington. He's had to earn everything he's gotten in his NBA career.
Tatum passes to Brown. Back to Tatum. It's hauled in by Zubac for Los Angeles. They've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. On defense, Boston. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Westbrook. Covington, a screen on Smart. Shoots the 3. And Covington gets it to go on the assist from Westbrook.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kicks it to Leonard. Covington, a screen on Tatum. Here's Leonard. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. There's the triple. Laces one from 3.
And if anybody didn't know, Jason Tatum has that killer instinct just coming up in a big way. Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
So the Clippers with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone, David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Fans a reason to celebrate tonight. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Now here's Conley. And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point guard position.
And, you know, really, guys, Brown is very talented at knocking down shots, even when getting hit.
And the free throw, no good. And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
Lets it fly. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Gorgeous looking jumper from Brown. The more attempts he gets from there, the better his jump shot becomes.
Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Out to the right wing. Towns with the ball. Shot clock at 6. And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Here's Brown. Pass to Williams. Smart outside. Tatum against McDaniels. Fires for 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable. A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Here's Smart. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Off target from three-point range. You know, versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
And it's Towns penetrating. That puts him in the lead.
Well, I tell you what, so hard trying to corral Towns. He's got excellent strength, good feet, good hands, and he's got a will to score the ball that you've got to appreciate.
The Celtics have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Williams a screen on McDaniels. Pass to Horford. Back to Tatum. Kick out to Brown. Oh, and Towns with the block.
Using all of his height to smother the shot completely. Emphatic block that time by Karl Anthony Towns.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Now here's Tatum. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Brown. And he hits the jumper. Brown's got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
McDaniels.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Horford. From deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game. Down low. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Outside, Brown. And a miss there on the triple. And here are the Timberwolves. They've got a 13-2 run going. Towns for 3. Connects from downtown. Give him 8.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now here's Horford. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Kick out to Brown. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
And Edwards, here we go. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they'll keep possession. To the paint. Tries again. And Towns with the lay-in.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team. And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Pass to Edwards. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
It's stolen by Tatum.
Love the opportunistic defense, guys.
Good on the bucket.
And Brown is quite unselfish as a player, always willing to get the ball to the open teammate.
Towns for three. Over to the left wing. There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Towns has got 12 points in the game.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And so it's Minnesota earning this break in the action, up 10. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back after this word. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Taurean Prince is out there with Mike Conley. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Pass to Towns. Here's Prince. Back to Towns. Poke loose. It's stolen by Smart. Williams with it. Horford for 3. Smart outside. The 3 is up. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Towns. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
You see the way Towns is able to extend over the defense? Just too long, too big to be guarded effectively, especially when he gets this deep.
Brown can't hit.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
Prince can't hit. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Smart finds Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Tatum making a lot of noise with these points now. He's an impact player, make no doubt about it. Capable of turning a game all alone.
So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Noel's checked in. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Gobert. The rebound, Celtics. Outside Brogdon with the drive. And Boston calls time here. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Anthony Edwards comes in for Prince. Outside Brogdon. 6 to shoot for 3. Boston again missing. For Minnesota, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And here's Edwards outside. Can't get it to go. He's made 3. He's missed 3 so far.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career. There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Pass to Towns. The 3-ball. Hits a 3-pointer. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
I do not think you can overstate Towns' range. I mean, he takes a tough shot there and makes it look easy.
And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Greg.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
The kick out to Griffin. Pass to Gallinari. White for 3. No good there. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Inside, Edwards. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
3-pointer is up from Brogdon. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Edwards. Into the lane. Oh my! Throw it down!
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And Brogdon with the stuff.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Outside for Gallinari. Back to Brogdon. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points.
29. The Boston Celtics, 18.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Taking a look at the Celtics. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair, and it's Smart in at the point. Pass to Prince. Here's Noel, defended by Smart. Reed against Horford. Reed passes to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
To the left side wing. Horford with a steal. Pass to Tatum. Beyond the arc. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Noel, defended by Smart. Here's Noel. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Tries to break his ice. Out to Horford from deep three-point range. Smart outside. Pass to Brown. Fires the 3, hits the trifecta. Brown's got 9.
Really good to see Brown drop. Top in the perimeter jumper, showing off his terrific stroke from beyond the arc.
It's Edwards with a drive. Hauled in by Brown.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Edwards. Let's go with a three. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. McDaniels is checked in for Prince. Boston's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Smart outside. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Here's Gobert. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Horford, a screen on Edwards. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for Reed. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. And Conley subbed in for Noel. Pass to Towns. And he drives in. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
You know, we've become used to seeing Towns own the offensive end of the floor. Just lets the game come naturally to him.
White, the pass to Gallinari. McDaniels with some nice D.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense. And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot. It was a nice signing by Boston.
Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Prince is checked in for the Timberwolves. Griffin finds White. Screen by Griffin. The three. Minnesota with a rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. White against Towns. Gobert up top. Back to Towns. The kick out to Conley. And it's powered home by Towns.
Towns slamming it down to show the defense exactly what he can do. That was a pretty dominant move by the Cat.
Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. No good that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Pass to Towns. Here's Prince. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And so it's Minnesota closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Mike Conley out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Here's Tatum. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Outside, Brown. No good on the triple. And Minnesota has possession. 11-point game. Back to Alexander Walker. Brown with the steal. Knocked loose. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. And Gobert with the stuff.
And maybe one of the best at the alley-oop. Gobert is great at reading the D and getting eye contact with the passer and finish.
And Tatum, here we go. And finished off by Tatum.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Here's McDaniels. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 6 assists in the game. Tatum against McDaniels. Horford outside. Pass to Smart. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Towns for 3. Oh, it's pure again. He's now a perfect 10 for 10 in this one.
A good play ending with the right player. Big Cat, one of the best shooters we've ever seen at the center position.
The 3 is up. Second chance effort. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Gobert on the high post. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Brown. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And Brown with the stuff.
Brown runs the floor like a locomotive, 225 pounds, and wrecks defenses in transition.
For 3, Conley. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on deep.
Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. McDaniels from long range. Boston with a rebound. Horford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Brown. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards is checked in for the Timberwolves. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. And the basket by Towns.
If Towns gets a good look at the 3, you feel like it's going in.
Tatum against McDaniels. Tatum passes to Williams. Here's Edwards driving to the basket, and Edwards slams it in.
Just a reverse slam. That was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Here's Horford. Boston, no good that time either. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 15-4 run.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W for the Timberwolves.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Karl Anthony Towns.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Back to Conley. Pass to Towns. The rebound, Celtics. It's Smart on the wing. McDaniels covering, and it's Smart missing. And so it's Minnesota with it. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And there's Horford on the assist from Tatum.
Look at how expertly Horford rolls out of the pick. Not only did he do it with fundamental soundness, but he did it fast, too.
And here's Conley. So we we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate them. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Clark.
Battle of the backcourts, and you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding him.
Here are the five for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. Minnesota with the ball. Outside Conley. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
And that's exactly what Conley is out there to do. Love how he sets his teammates up.
Leonard sets a screen for George. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Edwards can't hit. Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
And thinking back to that 2017 MVP season for Russell Westbrook, Steve, you know, he averaged a triple-double.
Kevin, what's incredible to me, Russ did it 3 straight years with OKC. Then again with the Wizards. Westbrook's numbers are out of this world.
For 3, Edwards. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And it's the Clippers' ball. Westbrook surveying the D. George. Covington wide open. He fires. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You love how Covington stretches the defense. He is too accurate from range.
Passes to McDaniels. Into the lane. And the rejection by Zubac. A 3 from Leonard. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Conley with a wide open look. Buries it from three-point range.
Give Conley credit. He's recognized the need to become a knockdown shooter and put in the work.
Covington setting the pick for George. Shoots over Towns. No good. Shot missing. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Edwards kicks to Conley. Here's Towns. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
And it's Leonard top of the key. And now the Timberwolves on the break. McDaniels finds Gobert. Back to McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Off the left rim and out.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Down low, Zubac the pass to Westbrook. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Look at the focus. When Russell Westbrook zeroes in, he's next level.
Good on the second free throw.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Now here is Conley. Beyond the arc. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thanks, David. The Clippers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
He's a soft-spoken leader. Kawhi Leonard prefers to let his play do the talking for him.
Zubac's no good. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
Now here's Gobert. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Especially given the height disadvantage. I love the way he created space for his shot.
Here's Gobert. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Conley kicks to Gobert. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
Nice interior touch from Rudy. Good at getting ideal positioning and capitalizing.
Westbrook passes to Zubac. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
There's the pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Tie game in Minnesota. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far in the Timberwolves?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the points. Here's Conley. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Here's Gobert, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on George.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
He's an elite defensive talent in the game. The arms of Rudy Gobert just go on forever.
Westbrook kicks to Covington. Kicks it out to Leonard. Covington setting the pick for Leonard. Zubac trying to break loose. And that's good. Kawhi Leonard for 3. Leonard's got the lead up to 3 now for the Clippers. Gobert with a screen on Westbrook. Over in the corner, McDaniels to the paint. And finished off by Gobert.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
For 3, Westbrook. Zubac the pass to Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Ooh, we got some flair on that one. Westbrook is vicious when attacking the rim.
Conley kicks to Towns. Driving the lane. That's in there. Conley with the assist. 6 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Westbrook.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. As a well-known three-point shooter that you were, Steve, what do you think about how that shot dominates the modern game we watch today?
What I love about Kevin, first of all, it gives you spacing. And you're never out of a game because of the three-point shot. You can get right back into it. And also, at the end of a game, you knock down 3 or 4 in a row, the game is over.
Taurean Prince, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Noel comes in for Michael Conley. The Clippers in the lead. Passes it to Highland. Outside Gordon. From the arc. Offensive rebound. And Jalen Noel picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Plumlee, the pass to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
And the thing about Morris, doesn't have the big vertical, but tenacious once he gets around the rim.
And Towns throws it down.
That's the pass you want, orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
Out to Morris. For the three, it's tipped. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gordon. It's rebounded by Towns. And the West, you know, is very difficult. But Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They've become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
Now here's Gordon. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
The drive by Gobert. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Prince. Here's Gobert. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Plumlee sets the pick for Gordon. Inside. Out to Morris. And the Clippers call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Nas Reed, he's checked in for Minnesota. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Powell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Smitty, you can tell Norman Powell has worked very hard in his game.
You know, he just wants to excel at whatever assignment he's given. Kevin, he once said, I've been in every single role on a team, from bench guy to starter, so he knows how to give you value anywhere on the floor.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Edwards is checked in.
Yeah, that's what we call playing with force, and Towns going up for the dunk, daring the defense to contest.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. There's a minute left in the first half. Outside Edwards. They set the screen to the middle. Reed kicks to Edwards. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The free throw drops for Powell.
Norman Powell is a veteran in this league. He plays to his strengths and rarely tries to force things.
Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their star.
And so here are the Clippers. After Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. Outside Gordon. From outside the arc, Los Angeles with another miss.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
Here's Edwards. from deep. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting.
All right, David, thank you. And second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Karl-Anthony Towns with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
Karl-Anthony Towns is out there with Prince. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Noel in at the 1. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Daniels is checked in for Minnesota.
In the pick and roll, I like confidence. Leonard showing as a facilitator, his game just continues to ascend.
Here's Reid. Hits the three-point bomb. Reid's got the lead up to 4 now for the Timberwolves.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Knocks it loose. Noel passes to McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Kicks it out to Prince. To the inside. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Like a gazelle cruising down the court, Kawhi's difficult to stay with in transition.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Edwards against Leonard. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Covington kicks to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Once Leonard gets going like this, look out. He's cooking and showing no signs of letting up.
Edwards drives in.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Gobert's checked in, and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
How about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
Clippers trail by 3. Outside Westbrook. It's stolen by Edwards. And now here's Prince, the fast break opportunity. Count it.
He can beat you at the three-point line, and Taurean Prince can beat you at the rim. Get him the ball in transition.
And George kicks to Covington. Back to George. And he banks in the layup.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game. And guys, talk about the production that Covington brings to the table.
GA, he's been with quite a few teams, but he's been a starter most of his career. His presence on the defensive end, getting to the rim and scoring it, has been a treat.
Westbrook passes to George. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And here's Covington from the arc. The shot's good on the assist by George. Covington's got 6.
No second guessing on that shot from Robert Covington.
Outside Edwards. Down low, Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Towns, he's checked in for Prince. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Edwards. He dishes it to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
We're watching the offensive development by Rudy Gobert. He is exploding tonight.
Here's Highland. No points in the game yet for him. Dishes it to Gordon. It's to Highland. 5 on the clock. And the wide open shot from Morris. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And this is in Morris's wheelhouse right here. Extremely fluid with the catch and release.
Edwards kicks to Gobert. Towns up top. Takes a 3. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Out to Morris. From deep. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's Edwards on the wing. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Mike Conley's checked in for Noel. Highland passes to Gordon. To the paint. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Timeout.
Seconds left in the third quarter. Pulls up, high post. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Conley's got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard. Westbrook with it. Picked up by Edwards. And there's the pass to Covington. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Good work defensively by Conley.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Covington with the steal. Westbrook passes to Leonard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Michael Conley picks one up.
Aggressive play from Kawhi Leonard, drawing the foul and still taking his shot.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the claw is.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards, rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Westbrook finds George. Westbrook against Conley. Outside for George. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game. To the middle. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And with that unique combination of size and skill, Towns can sure get himself going offensively.
George passes to Leonard. Now Westbrook. Outside, Covington. Edwards with it. Leonard picks him up. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
One of George's main strengths, able to stretch the floor with his outside shooting.
And finished off by Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Outside Covington. Kicks to Leonard. Back to Covington. To the inside. And the dunk by Zubac.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Edwards, that's good.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Kicks it out to Covington. Passes to Westbrook. Back to Covington. And here's George for three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Beautiful dime from Covington. He doesn't hesitate to share the ball.
Edwards passes to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
For three, Covington. That one, no good. And Minnesota now the other way. Edwards passes to Towns. Back to Edwards. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
A three from Leonard. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Can't help but love the way Leonard plays the game. Stone-faced assassin.
Covington against Towns. Conley the pass to Towns. Gobert in the corner. 4 on the clock. That shot no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Covington kicks to Westbrook. Pass to Leonard. Launches a three. Got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
30 seconds left in the fourth. Conley the pass to McDaniels. Towns against Covington. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 14-6 run. Conley against Westbrook. Leonard looking over the floor. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
I mean, unbelievable. It's one thing to be talented, but Kawhi is clutch as well.
And the Timberwolves call time here. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. To win it. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Now here's Westbrook. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington. And it's Westbrook in at the point. And here's Leonard from three. And it's good. Bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot, and when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Launches it. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. It's Edwards on the wing. Good on the triple. Edwards got the game tied up here for Minnesota.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Westbrook, and that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubac. Minnesota's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Gobert down low. Working on Zubac. Minnesota calls timeout. Inside, here's Edwards. To the middle, here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
Westbrook finds George. Outside Leonard lets it go from deep. Los Angeles with another miss.
Okay, that's frustrating. He worked hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
He kicks it to George. And it's George finishing it off.
George loves these situations. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to deliver.
Here's Edwards.
Oh, no, he didn't.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
Westbrook with a wide open look. And the three ball is good. And the Clippers lead by 1.
Tremendous confidence in himself. Russ able to get space and knock down a big one.
Westbrook with the steal. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Clippers have gone 3 for 5 for their shot since we got started here in overtime. Westbrook against Conley. Outside Westbrook. Covington finds Westbrook. 5 to shoot. Gobert with the block.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And so making both free throws. That'll give them the lead here.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Conley against Westbrook. Missed.
Beasting on defense. First he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Second one is good. We both at the line, and it's a three-point game.
Huge shots. Tremendous job stepping up in a big way for them at the stripe.
Covington setting the pick for Westbrook. Takes it out to Covington. To tie. Offline. And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. They had to scrape and claw to push.
Well, you got to expect a low-scoring game tonight, Grant. Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. Now here's Tatum. Pass to Gallinari. Launches it. It's rebounded by Zubac.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
George passes to Covington. Out to Leonard. To the inside. Shoots from the right block. 4 on the clock. Zubac's shot is off. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Zubac. Smart finds Horford. Now Brown. Horford, a screen on Westbrook. And here's Brown for 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep rim.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps when you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
Leonard once again imposing his will.
Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Horford, a screen on Leonard. Pass to Smart. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. And it's the Clippers on the break. Here's Leonard. Covington passes to Leonard. Back to Covington. Leonard outside. Here's Zubac. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. 6 on the shot clock. Westbrook drives and finished off by Westbrook.
I know it's just 2, but man, that's a nice 2. Westbrook with the insane creativity.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Brown against George. Brown can't hit. The Clippers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Leonard with a screen on Brown. And George with the jam.
Paul George, a swing player, and right there swinging on the rim.
Here's Tatum. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of the game.
Here's Westbrook. No good. Smart with the defensive effort. For Boston, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Here's Brown. The open shot. Horford. Good. And Brown gets the assist. And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brent.
Yeah, BA, with all of that experience, he's able to switch on so many different guys, and he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
Now here's Tatum. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Leonard finds George. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Covington. There's the three, and the Clippers hit again from deep.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Horford for three. Knocks down the long J. Horford's got 5 now.
The teammates love that. When Horford is looking to shoot fast, it makes the offense look dangerous.
George, a screen on Smart. Pass to George. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
You know, Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA. He gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
Now here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Now, BA, you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Leonard outside. Pass to George. Tatum against Leonard. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists now in this one. Boston has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Horford, a screen on George. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by George.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Boston foul. Jason Tatum. First personal foul.
And he makes the first.
No doubt one of the best two-way threats on any NBA floor. Leonard remains hungry to keep adding to his title collection. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's his first foul. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac, and it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. Now here's Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Horford, a screen on Leonard. Tatum passes to Horford. Jacks up a 3. The shot won't fall. And the Clippers will come the other way. And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, BA. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
George. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, BA, courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
And out of bounds, the Clippers will take it. And the Clippers making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
There's a screen. Back to Westbrook. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Paul George doesn't just score. He can pass it as well. He's a great all-around player.
Gallinari with a screen on Westbrook. Smart passes to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look, a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's George. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Not afraid that time as PG goes right at the defense to make that play happen.
George hits them both. The Celtics have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Gallinari with a screen. Tatum against Leonard. Gallinari, the pass to Smart. Gallinari with a screen on Westbrook. Smart for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. George outside. This one for 3. Sinks the tray. George has got 12.
PG playing behind the pick and roll, able to use his size. Pretty good decision that time with the basketball.
Brown passes to Smart. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Leonard finds Westbrook. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And the Clippers making a change here. Morris, he's checked in for Covington. Norm Powell comes in for Leonard. Gordon, he's checked in for George. And it's Highland in for Westbrook.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for LA. Mason
Plumlee hits them both. 1:46 left in the first half. Up top, White, defended by Gordon. Griffin, a screen on Gordon. Nails it from 3. White's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
There's no way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
Here's Highland. Morris finds Gordon. Driving in. And Gordon with the big finish.
Exquisite move off the dribble from Eric Gordon. No way to guard that.
Here's Brogdon. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now here's Gordon. On the tape. And Gordon with the big finish.
Nice change of speed from Gordon on the drive to the hoop. Love that aggressiveness.
White for 3. The shot misses. The Clippers go the other way with it. 30 seconds left in the first half. Here's Highland. Off target with the 3. Boston has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Screen by Griffin. The drive by Brogdon. And Brogdon with the stuff.
How about Brogdon rising up to the rim?
Here's Highland. Off target at the rim.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right.
21. The Clippers 34.
with a big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Paul George has been sensational.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strength.
This is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Al Horford out there with Danilo Gallinari. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the Boston Five. And so Tatum nails both of them.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Down low. Kick out to Brown. Three-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Brown's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Westbrook outside. Takes it inside. And Westbrook slams it home.
And the drive game is Russell Westbrook's A move. You know it's coming. Still can't stop it.
You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum is advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
Covington against Gallinari. And Covington, here we go. And the jam by Covington.
Well, teams want to get Covington off the three-point line and make him uncomfortable, but he shows you he can finish off the bounce.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Clock at 6. It's Brown on the wing. He's guarded by Zubac. Horford can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Pass to Westbrook. Back to Leonard. Rebounded by the Celtics. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Second team foul.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now.
Multiple defensive positions is why Covington has the value he does for this team.
George against Brown. George passes to Covington. And the jam by Covington.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Zubac's inside. Hounded by Tatum. Zubac's shot is off. Boston has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Horford. Pass to Tatum. And now we've got an intentional foul. Man, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Timeout called. The Clippers. Got a line change here for Boston.
LA timeout. The crazy fans will get a t-shirt.
Outside Brogdon. Screen by Griffin. Trying to get back on track. And Brogdon with the stuff.
How about Brogdon showing a little bit of the bunnies there?
White against Gordon. Out left to the wing. Pass to Powell. Gordon outside. Shot clock at 6. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. White, good. White's got 5 points.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Morris, right side. To the middle. Here's Highland. And that comes off the assist by Morris. And the Clippers lead by 10.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to Morris. Powell, a screen on Griffin. Morris for three. Hauser grabs the board. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Brogdon up top. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Man, he's checked in for the Clippers. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Powell outside. Back to man. Powell, a screen on Brogdon. Pass to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
And how about Powell to the people as Norman gets up for a loud 2 points.
He got it off in time. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Los Angeles. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for the Clippers, we've got Norman Powell. Eric Gordon is out there with Terrence Mann. Then there's Marcus Morris, and it's Plumlee in at the center position. George, a screen on Smart. Westbrook outside. Inside. Here's Leonard. Outside Covington. 3 on the clock. And the jam by Covington.
Well, go ahead and try to stop Kawhi Leonard, and he'll just move the ball to the open man.
Tatum against Leonard. Gallinari with a screen on Leonard. And it's Tatum missing. The Clippers' shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. Back to Westbrook. Covington, a screen on Smart. Westbrook, the pass to Covington. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Covington's got 9 points now in the second half.
It'll be interesting. Will they start calling Covington's number offensively the way he's going?
Out to the wing. Pass to Tatum. The 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets. And he keeps diligently working hard to try and perfect that part of his game. Westbrook can't help but to make guys look a little foolish off the bounce.
And Gallinari throws it down.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Covington, a screen on Smart. Smart grabs the miss. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to Brown. Can't get it to drop. And George with some nice D. From deep. That's good from Covington on the assist by Westbrook.
Well, if you look up 3 and D in the dictionary, you might see a photo of Robert Covington. He's bringing that spacing to his offense.
Here's Tatum. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Smart for 3. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
And they're just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Smart against Westbrook. And Westbrook slams it home.
And that's where the defense has got to be questioned. You can't let Russell Westbrook, of all people, get behind you like that.
Tatum way outside. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got his 8th rebound here tonight from deep 3-point range. Second chance shot. And he takes it up and lays it in.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
It's Covington on the wing. Pass to Zubac. Back to Covington. Zubac with a screen on Gallinari. For 3, Covington. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Clippers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
Smart for 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Los Angeles has gotten 6 of 10 3-pointers to drop. Westbrook finds Leonard. George against Gallinari. It's George on the drive. Oh, and the dunk by George.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Brown passes to Horford to stop the run. That shot missing. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
15 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Smart against Westbrook. For 3, Covington. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play. Smart. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
So no problem for the Clippers as they get... All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For...
To see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we can see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Running in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the one.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip. Can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
Now here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
Oh my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
Here's Towns. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Tatum climbs in.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Conley, the pass to Towns. There's 3-pointers off the mark. For Boston, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I spoke with the Celtics head coach a little bit ago. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. Edwards, that's good.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Tatum passes to Horford. Stolen by McDaniels. Brown against Edwards. McDaniels dishes to Edwards. Back to McDaniel. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Oh, here's Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Gobert. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Conley finds Gobert. The Timberwolves working the ball around now.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Horford sets a screen for Tatum. No good from outside. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. A nice shot by McDaniels.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
It's Brown on the wing. Edwards defending. Pulls it up. Horford, no luck. Timberwolves leading by 3. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
He dialed that one up from long distance. Tatum's got 7 points in the game.
I mean, he hit that shot from the next town over. Kev, what a shot.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
Well, you can see Karl Anthony Towns now is beyond just looking for his own shot. He's understanding, let me make the guys around me feel good.
Now here's Tatum. 7 points in the game. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. That sends Jason Tatum to the free throw line. That one is on Towns. Boston shooting their first free throw this game.
And take a look back at last season and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards off that drive. Look out.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Edwards with the stuff.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards. Always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
In the corner, Smart with it. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
So far, both teams scorching the net. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
And so it's Boston with it, trailing by 4. Outside Tatum. Up in time. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The basket's coming early and often in the...
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position.
Well, consistent catch-and-shoot opportunities will be available for Jason Tatum, and he makes good on it.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Outside Conley. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Over Tatum. McDaniels finds Edwards. 6 to shoot. Towns, the pass to Gobert. Knocked loose. Stolen by Smart. Horford with it. Now guarded by Towns. Outside, Horford. Smart wide open. He fires. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battle.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Stolen by Smart. From deep three-point range and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. Boston leading by 3. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Noel, he's checked in for Mike Conley. Timberwolves trail by 6 to the inside, to the paint. Prince, that's for 2, and that one goes out of bounds. As touched by Prince.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Towns is checked in. Brown wide open, he fires. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, Jaylen Brown has proven himself a legit three-point threat. Now you've got to step out even farther. That's a big-time deep ball.
A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Here's Boston now. They've gone on a 13-0 run. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Horford. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
Here's Brown following the 3 by Minnesota. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Alexander Walker. Stolen by Smart. Horford's shot is good. Horford's got 5. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics.
What you love about Rudy Gobert is he understands his strengths and where he can impact the game. That is primarily on the defensive end, but also as a screen setter offensively. Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Now here's Towns. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
I'll tell you, so many different aspects to his offensive arsenal. Towns flashing solid handle ability.
Brogdon kicks to Griffin for 3. Rebound, Minnesota.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Towns, and he makes good on the layup. He has 6.
Well, we know how capable and consistent Karl Anthony Towns can be when he gets this kind of inside position.
Here's White. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Clock at 6. There's Gallinari with the 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Minnesota shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he makes the first. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. A shot by Brogdon, wide open. Boston, no good that time either. Minnesota calls timeout.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. What a performance for Jason Tatum. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
33.
Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game break may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
And now Minnesota on the fast break. Edwards leading the charge. A nice shot by McDaniel.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Brown against Edwards. And stolen by Prince. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, when you look at Anthony Edwards' frame, it is pro-ready right now. That upper body strength, the ability to play through contact, the and one. Yes, sir.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Conley's checked in. The Celtics with the lead. Brown feeling out a bit. The trade. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Outside Tatum. A reverse. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one. And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Final.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum. An incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've held a 12-point lead early. Horford has a wide-open look. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Now it's a 5-point Boston lead.
Well, the incredible shooting touch of Al Horford. He added that range game during his time in Atlanta.
Prince, the pass to Reed. Williams with the block. Tatum with it. Guarded now by Prince. Stolen by Reed. Prince wide open. Drains the jumper to finish the break.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
The deep three from Tatum. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. To the inside. Out to Conley. Back to Reed. Drains the three-pointer. Reed's got 5.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 21. He dishes it to Horford. Back to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Minnesota's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50%. Oh!
My goodness. Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Tatum on the wing. McDaniels defending.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. It's Prince on the wing. Right side, Edwards. And another 3 for Minnesota.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
The deep 3 from Tatum. The offensive rebound. Pass to Horford. Outside Tatum. Down low. Stolen by Michael Conley. Here's Edwards. He takes it in. Ball's not loose.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. He's so explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
Now here's Tatum. 23 points in the game. It's not going to go for him. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Edwards. And Horford pulls it down. Tatum against Prince. Back to Tatum. Inside. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Here's Tatum. And get a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Conley in at the point. Tatum no good. Minnesota's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot block threat. Out Horford twice on the pipes.
Tatum dishes to Williams. Pass to Horford. Back to Williams. Pass to Tatum. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Boston.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
What about the defensive intensity they've had in this one? Jumping passing lanes, poking the ball away, just doing a great job creating chaos.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Naz Reid. Here's Edwards.
Oh, you've got to be kidding. Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Tatum down low. McDaniels defending.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. McDaniels in the post. Brown's there. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Tatum with it. Now defended by Gobert. The kick out to Brown. Williams, a screen on Conley. Three-pointer. Nice shot by Smart.
I'll tell you, it's not often, but Marcus Smart working the pick and roll, effective in that particular instance.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Noel, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Williams comes with a double team. McDaniels finds Towns.
If you're going to play for this team, you've got to be willing to mix it up on the defensive end. And Jason Tatum gets in the space of the shooter. That's nice.
Lets it go with a 3. Smart misses.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Feeds to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Brown outside. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the middle. Here's Edwards. He kicks it to Towns. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Smart with the ball. Here's Williams. And Williams throws it down.
How about the confidence? It's just growing in this young man. Williams has that attitude of a go-to guy in these big moments, even though he's still picking up the nuance of the game.
Outside, Smart. In the corner, Horford with it. Smart on the wing. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Tatum. And that one is off. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. McDaniels passes to Noel. Back to McDaniel. Tatum against Gobert. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Outside Tatum. Dishes to Horford. Gobert trying to get open. Horford no luck. Minnesota with the ball. Edwards passes to Towns. It drops.
Oh, does he deliver? That is a determined young fellow right there. Karl Anthony Towns.
Outside Tatum. From deep. Dives for it. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Boy, how big might this sort of mistake play out? You never know, but sometimes these are game changers.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. The lead is 2. Towns kicks to McDaniels. Towns against Horford. Back to McDaniel. Good!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Missed. And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.